comrades. Hey, comrades, wait a minute.
With this one simple strategy, this billionaire trader was able to make $80,000. He only used 3 steps to guarantee that he can always make money when the market's going up and also when the market's going down. And today, I'm going to give you everything for free, including the strategy PDF, which have all the information about this strategy near the end of this video. Just to test this strategy, today on GOAT, I made $2,000 on a live account. And the first thing I realized is that if you want to be able to grow small accounts into thousands of dollars, the broker that you use is very important. You need a broker that can give you the maximum leverage. Like for example, one is to Unlimited, so that you can maximize on your trades like I'm going to show you today. The link of the broker that I use today to make $2,000 is in this video description. For you to be able to make $83,000, the first thing that you need is a strategy which tells you exactly when to enter buy trades and also when exactly to enter sell trades. And to be able to do that is much simpler than you think. If you're going to be entering sell trades, the first thing you have to identify 2 laws which actually draws you a perfect trend line, which is called a footprint. So you draw a footprint perfectly and nicely, and now you wait for gold to break this footprint to the downside. When it starts to go down, you're waiting for it to form a high or 2 highs so that you can also draw another footprint actually pointing down. Right now, you're not entering trades yet, but you're actually finding the direction that you're going to be entering trades. So right here you can easily see the market was going up and tend to start to go into the down direction. And you can actually confirm that by the recent footprint that you draw, which is pointing down. The second thing that you look at on the strategy is divergence. You want to see the market actually giving you a divergence, which means if on the candlesticks you're seeing higher highs, which means on the indicator you must start to see lower highs. And if you zoom in, you can easily see what the market was forming higher highs going up like this. If you look closely on the stochastic oscillator, you can see it forming lower highs, which means when this gold was going up, the stochastic oscillator was actually telling you that gold is actually going down, and this is what is called divergence. This divergence is very important because when you start to see gold breaking this actual footprint, you now know that it's following the stochastic oscillator in the direction that you want it to go. So now, when at this second leg of this actual footprint, you also want to confirm it by seeing that it is at the 8th level, which is right here. Once you see that, you now want to put a 0 line at the low that you have right here when the market forms this actual second leg of the footprint. At this moment, you now need to pay close attention to what the stochastic oscillator is doing. You want to see it going down to the 20 level, which is the sell zone. When it gets to this 20 level, it must also be crossing this actual low like what it's doing right here, which means you now have 3 things pointing in the same direction, from the divergence to also the footprint. And now you have the breakout exactly at the low, which means at this moment nothing can stop you. Even the broker cannot stop you from making money. The third part of this strategy is go big or go home, which means what have made all the confirmation and the market is telling you that gold must go down, you must enter with maximum leverage. And right here, this is where it is important, the broker that you use, because some broker will only limit you to 1:50 leverage, and some to 1:500, and even some to 1:1000. So for you to actually get maximum results, you need to use a broker that can give you 1:unlimited leverage, which means when the market goes into a direction from right here up to here, you can easily turn a $300 account into $80,000 quickly. Since I've watched this video until right now, I'm going to give you the 4th part or a bonus point. In forex trading, it's very important to actually get the best entry, which is exactly right here. At the same time, it is also important to know exactly where you're going to be exiting so that you can exit the trade before the market actually turn and go against you. So there are 2 ways that you can actually exit this actual trade. First and easy way, you can actually exit when you start to see the market breaking this actual footprint. Then the second way of exiting, which is very accurate, you also look at the market when it's going down. You can actually see the lows are actually getting lower and lower. But if you now look closely right here where the market is forming lower lows, you can actually see on the stochastic oscillator that is starting to form higher lows, which is also nearly the same thing which actually happened when the market started to go down, which means from this moment the market can also start to go up. So once you see this divergence right at the bottom here, exit your trades quickly or immediately and make your 83,000 from this actual trade. As you can see, everything is very simple to actually make money with this actual strategy, and that is where I'm giving to you all for free so that you can also start to make thousands of dollars as a forex trader. So if you like making money for yourself, get this strategy for free by clicking the last link in the video description. There you'll be able to get all the information about this actual strategy and most importantly the settings of the stochastic oscillator, which is going to tell you when exactly to enter and also when exactly to exit. And also in the strategy PDF, there's one additional strategy that you can actually use together with this actual strategy and increase your profits until you start to make $1 million. This is more by Forex. Bye for now.